Hi, this is Matthew Robert Payne. You don't have to enforce what you believe with people. If people are speaking about the opposite side of politics and some of the talking points of the opposite side of politics than you don't have to butt in or disturb the person's conversation flow and give your opinion. You don't have to say your view. You don't have to argue people down. If someone believes in the theory of evolution as a Christian, as a person who's carrying the character of Christ, you don't have to put in an argument and argue your way or argue and share your opinion. Sometimes the best approach to people's ideas and differing opinions is just to listen. So listening to someone carry out their whole argument, their whole stream of ideas sometimes is the best thing to do for a person. Many people in this world aren't seen. Many people run around in this world trying to prove themselves, trying to be heard, trying to be seen, trying to be recognized. And this world is very selfish, and so many people want to talk about what they want to talk about. And when someone gives a differing view or a different opinion, a different side of things, people are quick to cut people off and say that that's not right and say that that opinion hasn't got merit. You can be an effective witness for Christ, listening to what people have to say. The tax collectors in Jesus' day were some of the most rejected people that were living. They used to work for the Romans and collect the Roman tax off Jewish citizens and used to collect what the Romans needed for their bank, and any extra they collected made the tax collector rich. They were despised. The people despised them, thought they were traitors, and not many people talked to them, not many people liked them. They were Jesus' choice of friends. Not only that, it says publicans, but publican was a tax collector. Not only that, he chose to hang with the escorts, with the prostitutes, and that would have been exciting. For me, I had a lifetime of addiction to escorts. You may not know that, and you may not like me now that I've admitted that, but I wish. I wish there was a bar or a cafe escorts went to. I'd be hanging out there all the time. But Jesus spoke to the rejected. I'm sure that prostitutes didn't have a lot to say about their workplace and what they're up to that Jesus actually agreed with. They're living a lifestyle that Jesus wouldn't say is good for your health, is good for your eternal salvation, but and the tax collectors collecting tax isn't something that Jesus would be totally enthused at. He wouldn't be enthused about what the tax collectors did. He wouldn't be enthused with what the prostitutes did. But he said to the Pharisees that the prostitutes and the tax collectors are going to enter into the kingdom before them. So instead of looking at the Pharisees as the Pharisees. You could look at them as the bishops and the preachers and the priests of that day. If Jesus said to a popular preacher like Benny Hinn that prostitutes are going to have a better place in the kingdom than him, he'd hear it, but he'd argue. He'd want to make his case and make his argument. And it must have really inflamed the Pharisees, because Jesus was saying a really bad sinner was going to enter into the kingdom before them. My approach to evangelism, the way that you could say I approach evangelism, is that I just share the love of Christ with everyone. Not everyone knows that I interact with. Not everyone that I interact with knows that I'm a Christian. Sometimes I just interact with a person one time, but I try and be nice, and nice isn't a big word. It's not an expressive word. If I was working with my former editor, she'd take that out of the book, and if this was a book, she'd replace it with another word. Nice isn't a great word, but you can be complimentary to people. You can be encouraging to people. You can be delightful to people. There's some words for nice. Take every opportunity to encourage people, bless people, build people up, and don't interrupt when they're talking about something they believe in. You believe in Christ. You believe in the gospel. You believe in the Bible. And if you were talking about some chapter in the Bible or some verse in the Bible, you wouldn't like it if a person interrupted and stopped your flow. The same thing applies to people talking about subjects or talking about things that you disagree with. They've got a flow, and they're speaking, and they've got the right to speak. And allow them to have the right to speak. So don't interrupt people. Don't interrupt people. Let people say their piece. You can encourage people by not interrupting people. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you listen to the end, please like the video. If you would like to comment, you could really bless me and make the video more popular if you posted a comment. You can share this video with your friends on social media, and you can subscribe to my channel. God bless.